At the outset, I extend greeting of auspicious Republic Day to all our honored guests, faculty, and law professional from two university, Mody University, Rajasthan, and Amity Law School, Patna. Being 26 January, it's right day for all law professionals to interact and to exchange what is right and what is not so right. Fortunately for all of us, pandemic opened a new vista, new domain for exchange of views. I don't think before March last year we could ever imagine that we would be using the uh, media the way that we are using it now for all type of job, including education, including professional job, interaction, development, what we can think of it. We should thankful to all law professionals, especially from the judges, honorable judges, to the lawyers, and to the registry, who adapted themselves well to the new changing situation. It's a matter of pride. It's a little matter of pride. Being a professional myself, had purchased my first computer way back in 1987, costing 1,50,000 rupees, and you will surprise the memory itself was what say about 20 MB. Well, developed the first pay and launch package at that particular time, which was the latest then. So I thank Dr. Anjani, honorable guests, faculty and putting lawyers of this great profession who have given me the honor of interacting with you people. I being a non-professional from law, and it's certainly a matter of happiness to all of us. India has been home for very influential and powerful lawyers who could hold entire court in awe from their fabulous arguments and their skills. Someone like Ram Jethmalani, who could afford to practice right till 90 plus, Pali Nariman, K.K. Venugopal, Harish Salve. We can't forget the enormous old professionals like Rajendra Babu Patel of history years. We had produced A.G. Lal Narayan Sinha, A.G. for 9 years in 60s and 70s around there. He had started his practice from Gaya and ultimately shifted to Delhi and rose up to the level of AG. Then I have been, I have heard as a child, I did hear the first argument. I was probably class 9th. I had gone along with my grandfather, Krani Babu, to hear Balbhat Sahai arguing in Munger court. He was practicing the high court, but he had come a space around there. And my grandfather ensured that I understand. I have to sit down in this court and sat through it. Really, I was literally taken aback and chose that this is the right proposition for me. But probably the destiny had its own role. Rather than becoming a probably advocate, I have turned out to be an engineer. Okay. Earlier, when you talk, go back in some age. Law profession was an alternative, liked by very few, except for during the time of independence. Only those people who used to attend who could not find any job anywhere else. It's a fact, gentlemen. I'm not trying to be prejudiced, but this is what happened down there. There used to be evening law colleges. People used to attend, few lectures to arrange, and what was aim was to attain the degree and then hone up your skill by being attached to the senior lawyers or by practicing the court. Out of thousands, few would sign and others would go along with the others from there. Hence, unlike those particular years, opening of the 5 years law integrated course has opened up new vistas. It is producing new professionals who really have got an advantage of being taught by the professionals having had the advantage of technology, have had the advantage of starting at a good age. So you have got a very, very long way to go. Now, wish all of you, young friends, happy journey to this exciting world of law. All dignitaries here who discuss, I'm certainly, various aspects of farm law. But no, it's no more law, but it is an act, a farm bill, but it is an act by itself, Act 2021, 2021, and 10 of 95. This topic has been under discussion since September 2019. I will request you to consider some emerging law points and way forward. I'm certain the chosen essay writers would delve in various aspects some of the questions which comes to me as an outsider to law. Some of the questions which I want to ask are: can a bill passed by Parliament and an assent given by the President be repealed without following parliamentary procedures? Are we moving towards laissez-faire? Is it a new experiment by our learned elites, netas, and parties? Are we witnessing Lathi Charge again? Lathi Raj again? Should demonstration in view of existing pandemic justified? What happens to already slowed economy? How can law come to the rescue of nation? How does Section 2 of Epidemic Disease Act 1897 and Disaster Management Act 2005 become tool in the hands of government to undertake to get over this difficult situation of pandemic? Shouldn't law take its course to protect life and spread of diseases? Shouldn't economic loss accrued due to closure of factory and allied extra costs be recovered from the demonstrator? Should it be the infringement of fundamental rights? Are all tractors owners former or present day zamindars, who in any case have been contracting the land, though unofficially? It does not know. If not, how does law help executive to deal with such demonstration? Can executive prevent misuse of Mandir Gurdwara corpus in such a demonstration? If so, how? Shouldn't there be law setting target per acre that can bring to mandis to sell on MSP? Is it possible to set MSP for all agriculture produce? Can we set MSP for cookies and cabbage? If so, why not? Is it the right time for such ill-conceived blockage when we are facing Pakistan, China, terrorism, Naxalian, Khalistan movement, pandemic, economic meltdown? Finally, it is right for judiciary to traverse and encroach upon the executive and legislative duties in spite of immense written and unwritten powers given to the Constitution. Case here is, rather than finding infirmity in the agreeable, it has been put under suspension. As law professional, would request and prod you all to make judiciary faster, empathetic, accessible to poorest. And mind you, one thing which is important: ethics, values, and morality should be your armor for that. Again, at the end of it, I leave it to the panel to decide what is the right way, right course of action. When we are talking about it, as in the police, it's sweating to control the mob. Where are we going? Where the nation? What does it do? Where do we go? The other question we must really ask ourselves. Thanks a lot. I'm grateful to you again.